How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Cardano just made a massive breakout. It went up, what is it up today? 27% it says here on BTCC. I think if you go to CoinMarketCap, because they cut off at different times, we're seeing Cardano up 10.3%. I want to go through what's happening today with Cardano, also look at XRP and the breakout on Solana as well, because Solana's up pretty significantly as well. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this. Check out the link to BTCC underneath the video in case you want to trade crypto. You can use leverage on BTCC with no KYC. You don't need a VPN. You can copy trade, so you don't actually have to do all the trading yourself, or you can spot trade as well if you want to do something besides just leverage trade. But we've been able to make insane returns from leverage trading this cycle, and when you use this link, you get a 10% bonus on first-time deposits above 500 USDT, and you also get lower trading fees. Definitely check this out. There are 300 plus different cryptos that you can trade, so definitely a good place to do it if you're interested. Now, as we can see, some cryptos are still just running today. SPX up 31%, ADA up 10%, Tau up 7%, Sand up 8.1%. Of course, there are a couple of cryptos that are down, but generally the market's looking pretty good today. Bitcoin's pretty much sideways for the day, and we'll make a Bitcoin video here in a little while, but you can see a good number of longs and shorts being liquidated. Not anything crazy, not a lot of volatility, but you know, we have 100 million in longs, 73 million in shorts. Take a look at Cardano. Cardano making a big breakout here. Over the last 3 days, we went from 84 cents all the way up to $1.08. And sorry if you hear something going on in the background, the baby likes to grunt. But as you can see here, 29% in 3 days. Clearly breaking out above this trend line, this downtrend. It is now at the highest point it's been since mid-December when we chopped around the same price, $1.10. So if we could flip this into support, that'd be extremely bullish, obviously. Too, we'll be watching this like $1.16 to $1.18 mark because we got rejected by it twice. And then also after that, we'll be looking at the 132 mark to see if we can break out convincingly above the prior resistance. Now, why is it moving up today? Well, it could just be that it's been cooling off and now the market's returning a bit. It could also be because Charles Hoskinson is talking about the upcoming political meetings. They're sending 10 people to inauguration. They'll have a chance to meet the cabinet. Then they said, we set up the Senate side for a crypto hearing. They talked to David Sachs and Bo Hines as well. So they are making their waves. This is part of the reason that it came back so strong when Trump was elected. A lot of people were thinking that they would be able to do things just like this, which is get the ear of the politicians. We also are seeing too that whales have bought. Apparently Cardano whales have bought 160 million ADA after the recent market correction. So $150 million or so. Now, this isn't a huge amount of buying, but it can definitely push the market. Just keep in mind that this is a, $30 billion market cap? Yeah, $38 billion market cap. So 150 million isn't the biggest amount, but like I said, there is a multiple on how it pushes up the market cap, and it is significant at the end of the day. It will move the market. You can see here too, XRP moving up to the upper part of this triangle. Be interesting to see too if it gets a convincing breakout above that $2.50 mark. Obviously, this is one of the most explosive cryptos that we've seen this cycle, going up 5x in just a few weeks after the vote, after the election. So we'll continue to monitor this, but another crypto that is obviously making a convincing breakout as well is Solana. It's surpassing 100 billion in market cap. So what's exactly happening there? Well, we have TVL going up to $9.2 billion. Pretty significant. And people think that there's a Solana ETF getting approved in 2025. Solana has obviously been one of the biggest winners this cycle, going from $8 to all the way up to $265. You can see too, we flipped this prior resistance into support recently around $178. and we started to make a run breaking out of this downtrend as well. So I'd be looking for about that $226 mark. And then also we can see we're just slightly above this prior resistance at $210. So I'll be watching this as well. You can see too, it's Sol BTC hit a double bottom, maybe a triple bottom if you count this. And then also it flipped this prior resistance. So we had resistance here around 0.0018. Again, we had resistance around 0.0018. And then this cycle, we had resistance around 0.0018. Then we flipped down to support and then flipped into support again. We could have another move if we just had a similar move up to what we saw 5 different times throughout 2024. We could have another 20% outperformance from Solana just to get back up to the upper side of this little range that's been in around 0.0026. We kept on bouncing off the support line. We finally broke below it back in November, went all the way down from 61.6% all the way down to 54.6%, all the way back up to 60%, then got rejected again. So flipping this support into resistance, it looks like. As Trump comes into office, we only have a couple more days to wait, 2.5 weeks to wait until he comes into office. So it'll be interesting to see if the market gets really frothy. A lot of people getting very excited in front of inauguration. We also know that the strategic Bitcoin reserve could be coming as well. Eric Trump posts 2 friends, 1 passion, Bitcoin. And this is at the Saylor party, I believe. Then Michael Saylor says Bitcoin is on the menu at Mar-a-Lago. So very indicative that there is a Bitcoin strategic reserve coming. They apparently have been friends for 20 plus years. That's what Eric has said before. And we also know that FTX payments are going out, supposedly starting today. And I believe they go out over 60 days. Could be wrong on that. And oftentimes these do get pushed back, but supposedly there is a lot of money that's going to hit the market here soon. And that could flow over into altcoins, could flow into Bitcoin as well. Just trying to buy back the cryptos that people had years ago. And the 16 billion is coming in cash. So we'll have to continue to watch. Of course, there could be volatility, so be ready for anything. If you want to trade Cardano, if you want to trade altcoins or Bitcoin, there's a link to BTCC underneath the video. Definitely check it out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think now is a great time to be trading crypto. Like when we see these breakouts, these are the easy ones to play. When we start to break above a downtrend line, you can go long, and then you can get pretty great returns. I mean, if you did that on Cardano here, you would be up 22% times whatever leverage you used. And you might be saying, well, why are you telling me about this now? Well, we have it happening on a lot of other cryptos too. You could do this on something like XRP. And if we have a move to the previous resistance after we break out, we could see a 16% move times whatever leverage you're using. So definitely check it out underneath the video. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one.